Heyo everybody and welcome back to DRG. Today I am going to be showing off an illegal scout build, but before we get into the main premise of this, I'm going to show you the rest of the build. Alright, we're going to be taking double barrel on boomstick and IFGs because that makes it so that it just shores up some of the weaknesses of this build. Alright, so what's the illegal scout build? Well, that's M1000, alright? That's the main pick for it. And then we are going to be going damage, armor break, more damage for focus fire, and then super blow through rounds. Alright, a little bit of a weird pick. Then hit it where it hurts. This is a completely standard M1000 build. And then we take hipster, which is where it's not a standard build anymore. So with this build, you can focus fire, you can focus fire a bunch of basic grunts, alright? Up to 4 basic grunts, and they will be instantly dead due to the fact that hipster hits their breakpoint of, like, I think it does 110 damage on a focus fire. And that's pretty good. There is definitely better builds out there. Would I consider this a good build? And there you have it. It's a fine build, alright? It definitely needs some help in some swarm clear areas and some single target areas, but it does make M1000 a little bit more of a generalist. And I mean, M1000 is already a generalist weapon that it could possibly be, and I'm already like talking around in circles, and just play with any other M1000 build and you're gonna have a great time, alright? So the biggest problem with this build that we're going to find is if we get swarmers in the mission pool, that is absolutely going to hurt because M1000 is not very good at dealing with swarmers, and boomstick with double barrel is also not very good at dealing with swarmers. The whole of scout is pretty much not very good at dealing with swarmers, besides like a very few options that you have on scout. The other thing that we're going to be having is I'm going to be very much relying on IFGs to group bugs up so I can get the most value out of super blow-through rounds. Anyway, what mission is this? What mission map is this? I'm going to knee-jerk reaction. It has dirt. It has a bunch of bugs. Trijaw immediately hit me. This is not the way that I want to go. Alright, well, you know, we're having a good time. We are absolutely having a good time. Can you take me back to where I came from? Just too far. Alright. Absolutely cooking with my own ability to kill bugs. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, we are, so far, doing kind of normally, honestly, what I would amount for this build. Yeah, we're absolutely going to be tossing that and then absolutely blasting these bugs away from me. Get those two. Get this guy. We do have swarmers on this mission, which is not Pog, but it's fine. And then we have the Halloween Skull to deal with. The Halloween Skull is a little bit of an asshole, but it'll be fine. We also have a Warden. We are going to try to stun the Warden and then absolutely get cucked, I guess. The boomstick is such a good weapon. If you don't take the boomstick at least some of the time, just to deal with literally anything in your way, it's just a gosh dang travesty. Hello, loot bugs. Do you like to blow through? No? Wait, can you not blow through a bunch of bugs? A bunch of basic loot bugs? I assume not. Hello. That is a wave coming in, and there's a breeder immediately. That's, like, not Pog. Don't grab me. I don't want to be grabbed, dude. I don't want to be hugged. I also don't want that Praetorian wherever the hell it is. to actually, like, grab a hold of me. I also understand that I am not in the best place for anything that is happening here. And that is mildly horrifying. It should be fine, though, right? Yeah, you stop that, please. He did hit me before he went out. I'm going to... If this bug hits me before I regenerate a power attack, while I don't have shields, that'll be kind of a travesty. There you go. Now I can power attack him for 5 HP. So far, this mission is... It looks like a... It's like... It looks like a MCR-specific map. What am I talking about? So MCR adds a little bit more variation in map builds. Like, you can have a mining map on a point extract. Now, it also adds its own weird things. That's kind of not Pog. And by kind of not Pog, I mean, could you... Oh, that thing got absolutely deleted. Why was that at 1 HP? Where's the breeder? So I can ping it and have Bosco kill it. That's not good. Good. That is absolutely and unequivocally not good, the fact that we have a swarm right now. Why? Do we have to? There's the breeder. I see him. Alright, Bosco can get the breeder. We can take out the brood nexus later. We also do have a resupply. And this can take out, what is it, Mactera in one shot. Now, the big problem that we're going to be seeing here is, the fact that I don't want to be here. The fact that this is a little bit cursed. Alright, well, we're getting out of here. Ah! Okay, we're fine. We are... exactly fine, alright? Nothing bad can ever happen to us. We have swarmers, that is... possibly not great. Very much not great. Get me into the center, please. Okay, well, this is going absolutely and unassertively well. Alright, well... Oh, that's not a way that we can go. Hi, Praetorian. Hi, whatever your other name is, the oppressor. Alright, this is... Can I get into a place where I can force all the bugs to be? Because that will determine our survival. Right here? Is this fine? Yeah, this is fine. There is a Swarmer there. There is a Mactera there. There is a thing that I can just absolutely be cooking on. Now notice how I proceeded to not use Boomstick, how I didn't use M1000 at all. That is because, in this current scenario, anything is better than my primary. Oh. I see. Did you guys with an eagle eye spot what I saw? Because I absolutely did. Bosco, can you help me? Thank you. And then with Cryo at any point in time, we can absolutely just one-shot any bug that we feel like, or, you know, basic bug that we feel like. Yeah, ignore that guy. I don't need to see that guy, alright? Absolutely. That hit me? What a fucking travesty, dude. This is absolutely not where we want to be. Oh, wow, that's not very good. Ah! We're fine. There is a ghost bulk that is... Why is there 3 of you? Like, why do you have to be like this, game? I haven't even completed the previous swarm, and you guys are already handing me bugs to deal with. That's not good. Also, speaking about not good, we are kind of also out of ammo. By out of ammo, I mean, like, these guys right here can go away. He's dead. I don't need to deal with him anymore. Please don't shoot me while I'm getting a resupply. Now, I did confirm that this wasn't a very good build, but it certainly was a build. It absolutely was a build, and I don't regret the fact that I am showing it to people. Can you? Yeah, you, that's right. Get out of here. I almost completely forgot about the stealth bulk that is currently, like, active somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it is definitely active. Man, can we get anybody who can't aim? Or... I missed 3 shots! I killed both of them. Alright, Bosco did not help at all. I killed all of them. Does there have to be a glyphid oppressor that's right next to the bulk? You know, this is kind of just the normal experience with dealing with swarms when you don't have firebolts. It is literally I am dealing with the bug swarm for, I don't know, 10 additional minutes after the swarm has already been, you know, called that it's done. That is... It's just peak scout gaming, right? That's what it is. All right, how much damage does this do to a bulk detonator if I toss it at it? I missed. Of course. So now that just means I need to absolutely worry about bulks being in this mission and surprising me while I'm zipping around at Mach 10. That's really not Pog, but it does happen. Hi! Could you, Bosco, could you just... That didn't freeze it. How did I not take damage? That is... silly. Ah! Well, that's something. Bosco, 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 Bosco missed! Oh, no. Oh, no. Possibly... Okay, well, we toss that there. And then we fucking... Horrifying. Absolutely and unequivocally horrifying. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that wave. Alright, that wave was one of my favorites. God, it's just such a time when a firing squad proceeds to, like, square up with you. Like, hey, brother, you have to deal with us now. Alright, let's get a resupply before the wave actually gets here. That is... You know, M1000, ever since the Stingtail came out, is just such a... Okay, you know what? Maybe it's a garbage weapon. Maybe is a lot better than what we have credit for. Can we stop with... Thank you. I don't know if I hit the Stingtail at all, but I'm going to assume I absolutely and unassuredly didn't, because it's almost like it grabbed me. And I need to deal with everything else before I can deal with Stingtails. And that is all 3 of these little bastards that happen to call themselves septic spreaders. Just not fun to deal with septic spreaders all the time. I don't want to be here. You know, there's possibly other places to be, but at the moment, it is called, hello, I have this for you. And I have a second shot of it. Oh! What a wonderful time that you guys can all be a part of the fucking family. Can you be stunned? Oh, he was at 1 HP? I don't think I will ever actually get the full value of super blow-through rounds in this entire video. And if I do, please let me know. Because it is a rarity to have whenever I get the full bonus of super blow-through rounds or whatever. So I will say that I did play this build with Trifork Volley and Chemical Bolts. Was it good? No. it could absolutely deal some damage to anything that wasn't a Praetorian or an Oppressor and had the similar amounts of HP. It would absolutely destroy those two. But the problem is that we got a Betsy on that mission. Maybe I'll show a little bit of the fight with Betsy, because it is kind of a unique fight in MCR. I did do a video about MCR Betsy, you should go check that out. But it helped the build so much that I was getting, like... I was thinking this build was a lot better than what it was, and it is absolutely not a very good build. Alright, let's just say that right out. It is definitely a lot depends on what's happening in the mission. And maybe it's the best for a Macterapleg, actually. You know what? I'll say that. It's probably the best for a Macterapleg. Why are you alive and up? Hello? Oh, wow. That's possibly not great. That is, like, severe overkill. And I think that will forever be severe overkill, but... Like, what... I have dash? I know I have dash. I fucking have seen that fact that I have dash, but I will forever forget that I have dash. What is going on down there? Hello? Okay. You know what? Bugs can live. Well, that's not great. I am currently completely out of ammo for my primary. I am not getting a resupply for whatever reason, and I have 2 IFGs left. The IFGs is like the least of my problems about not having. Yes, it is very good to have an IFG, and... Yeah. I just assumed they were in their animation to, like, grab a spawn, so I didn't have to worry about them. But apparently, you know, I have to. That's great. Oh! If you heard that half-second clip, you heard that there was a, what is it? A bulk detonator that is coming. That is not the poggiest. Let's just hope the... Yeah, okay. Hide from the Stingtail. And then get a resupply and then go this way. This is where the bulk detonator was coming from, so... Let's just hope he's not here. I don't see him. Yeah, I just... God, that thing has such, like, killer accuracy, dude. That thing has such killer accuracy. It really does. I don't understand how septic spreaders could have that killer accuracy and just still be a... I didn't even see the fact that I was grabbed. I could not see. Yeah, okay. Well, goodbye. I understand that I am taking damage, alright? The problem is that I simply don't care. Look at that. Baited that guy. Get absolutely juked. Ankles broken. Ignore the fact that I got hit immediately after. There is a bolt detonator somewhere, and I don't like the fact that it exists. Oh, wonderful. Ah! Oh, wait, that's not it. That's it! Oh my god, that was it! I thought it was, like, right next to the Praetorian. Turns out, it was all... How do you... I can't explain what went on there, alright? I simply just can't explain. The fact that Molly pushed me back, I thought I was a little bit ahead. It is... Alright, there was a lot going on there. And a lot going on means I'm kind of not very good. I just got done with dealing with the bulk detonator, dude. You can't. You can't just introduce a fucking new wave upon me. That is so mean, I will not even... I mean, I kind of have to comment on it. Like, that's an asshole move. That is... Ah! That's an asshole move if I've ever seen one. Also, that's also an asshole move. Luckily, you're dead, and now I just have to light you on fire, and also you're dead. That Stingtail. That poor Stingtail. I was going to do another M1000 build directly after this as a... I don't know, man. I was going to do it just directly after, but this is a little bit much even for my taste. I think I don't want to play Scout. Out of all the classes, I think everybody can tell what my personal picks for my favorite are, and everybody can tell what my personal, like, most disliked class is. And that is Engineer and Gunner are kind of the same. And then it's Driller, and then Scout, and far last. And if you look at my promotionals, which if I go to the save menu, you can see that I have 54 promotions on Scout, I have 68, 68, and 59. So, yeah, you can absolutely tell which classes I like the most and which classes I like the least. You know what? What map is this? Is this a specific... Yeah, it's MCR Please Grid Close. I just felt like it wasn't a usual DRG map with how flat and kind of open it is. It's just... It doesn't feel right. Of course, I've been having a fun time as Scout. Absolutely 100%. This is a very good map for Scout specifically. And, like, even other classes can break from the Swarm and get a lot of distance. The main problem with it is that it's exceedingly open, which is both a very good thing and a very bad thing. Because of the fact that it is open, it means that I am going to have a lot of trouble trying to get the Swarm from a very specific direction. I don't have a power attack. Okay, well, you know what? We're having a game day meeting about the fact that power attacks need to recharge quicker. And the fact that my aim could be... I didn't even charge. Okay, well, this is going well. Oh, how good is this build? Well, the fact that I haven't really talked about anything that's going on in my life really speaks volumes, huh? It really does speak volumes. Hey man, what's been going on in your life? Oh, I'm currently dealing with the entirety of a swarm, so, you know, hold the phone. Is how I feel about it. Also, there's a rock there. There definitely is something there. Get absolutely destroyed, get destroyed, get destroyed, get destroyed. Yeah, being a little bit lower than the bugs is definitely a... We maxed it out! Let's go! I noticed that we maxed out super blow-through rounds. Woo! We did it! Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Where's the resupply for more ammo? Because I absolutely need it. Where is also the Warden? Because the Warden needs to die as well. I missed? God. Maybe it's one of my problems of the fact that I don't like M1000 as much as the other two, is the fact that whenever I press and hold, I, like, press that button. Like, the amount that I press it is like, okay, brother. Like, nobody's gonna be taking your cheeseburger from you. You can let go of it, is really how it feels. Alright, Bosco, can you, like, deal with that guy? Can I know I'm not dealing damage to the oppressor behind him, alright? I know. I just, you know, kind of wish I was. I didn't like that. I didn't like that vision that I just saw, and that's a... No, don't grab me. I am currently trying to get max bonus out of... I'm trying to get max bonus out of blow-through rounds that I can, so please, have a little bit of patience with me. Let's go. Dude, it feels so good when you get a max bonus blow-through rounds. And this is only possible because I have IFGs, alright? Why is there a Warden over there? I'm not entirely sure, but it'll be, like, it'll be okay. You know what this feels like? This feels like a survival map. There's a cave leeches still? I thought I've been through... Like, there's a flare there, brother. I thought I've been through this entire area. Is there a flare over here? No, there's more leeches, dude. And there's a spitball... Spitballer? Yeah, it's a barrage infector. Okay, you know what? Please don't touch me. I saw Bosco shooting something, and I'm like, you would only shoot for one reason. There's a bug there. And I still grappled there and didn't really expect a cave leech to be there. Have you guys ever been to a supermarket or anything like that, and you are walking to the self-checkout, but one of the cashiers that is working at one of the tills makes eye contact with you, and you're just like, well, shit. Now, if I continue on to the self-checkout, I'll look rude, right? Well, A, you won't look rude because the person at their till won't care because, like, they're probably thinking of a million other things than, oh, I'm at work right now. They're probably like, oh, what am I having for dinner tonight? Oh, that leftover chicken is probably bad in my fridge. I probably need to throw it out. Can't have that. But if I have some eggs, I have some rice, I can make stir-fried rice. Or I can make, you know, yeah, stir-fried rice or anything like that. You know, it's probably good. And you make eye contact with them, and they have a, you know, 1,000-mile stare, and you're like, oh shit, I need to go over there and check out with them. That happened to me recently. At a like little small grocer that I go to every once in a while. I was getting a bunch of sodas because they had a sale for $5 for a 12-pack of soda, which at this point is pretty okay. I about 0% want to be here. There's an oppressor there. Okay, hello, buddy. So I was getting out, and I was just about to go to the self-checkout, and I make eye contact with this with this bubbly woman. She smiles at me, and I'm just like, ah, shit. I have to interact with a human being. That is kind of cringe. It was fine. She started talking about, like, oh, I'm buying some cherry Coke and some, like, sodas, and it's like, oh, I see that you guys are enjoying the sale that we are having. Yeah, I'm enjoying the sale because that's the only reason I would ever buy soda in the first place, is if it's cheap, or if it's... Give me a second. We're fine. We just need to go deal with that guy. I knew that was hitting me as soon as I heard the sound of it firing. I knew. Probably need to throw another one. This is one of the worst IFGs I've ever tossed in my entire life. It's completely fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be... Just click. Just click. It won't... nothing bad will happen if you click. So, I made eye contact with her, and she made a bunch of comments about what I was buying. And then she's like, "Oh, I have to tell my mom about this. The cherry Dr. Pepper." And she then left the till. Like, I'm checked out. She left the till to go look at the section because I'm like, yeah, I have no idea how many cherry Cokes are there, or cherry Pepsis, not Pepsis, Dr. Peepsers. Yeah, I have no idea. She left the till and went and checked that, and I hope her mother got all that. And I also said, oh, you know, it's kind of... I said something that amounts to, it's kind of just, why do a bunch of old people, because, you know, her mother's probably, like, in her 60s or whatever, because she looked like she was in her 30s. Why do a bunch of old people don't drink Mountain Dew? Like, it's usually when you get an old person addicted to soda, it is they drink Coke, they drink Pepsi, or they drink Dr. Pepper of some variety, like Dr. Pepper vanilla or Coke vanilla. It's never, oh yeah, young Sonny, I'm gonna get that G Fuel. It's never like that. It's like, oh yes, I have to get my Dr. Pepper, my Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't understand. They're all sodas. Doesn't matter, one's flavored, right? What? Oh, that's a wave. That is literally a wave just after I got done dealing with the other wave. This feels like a great experiment in dodging whatever the hell is happening over there. Because my hand itches? Oh, no. My hand was itchy. You can't do that to me. Mully, you are a great asset to the company. I'm so glad that you exist, and I wish to put... You know what? I'm not going to finish that statement. What if... I wish to put a celebrating... Okay, so a while back there was I think there was a post on, I don't know, maybe it was Tumblr or it was Reddit or somewhere, where their coal train was turning like 50 or something, and they just showed the picture of them, they have a cake, and then they just toss it in the fucking firebox, and I just imagined the dwarves all getting around Mully, and like, she has grinders on the side of her because she chews up minerals into smaller bits so that they can be sold easier, and just fucking yeeting a cake into one of them, and just and the poor dwarf that has to clean Mully's internal box and like all the gears and shit is just like, I hate the fact that she turned 50. Anyway, absolutely would MILF Mully. I think that sentence went a little bit off the rails, and I need to apologize for it. Though most people will probably say, yeah, same. I need help. Okay, we are about 100 Morkite away. Why is there another wave approaching? It feels like just yesterday we had another wave. We had a wave already attack me. Okay, why are you down there? Get, like, nobody... Oh my god, why? Excuse me, a glyphid oh my god, that is possibly the worst thing to ever to come to this game, is a glyphid grunt swarm. How's my ammo looking? I mean, could be better, could be worse. Do we have any actual resupplies on the map? Yeah, we absolutely do. That's a little bit much. Oh, wow, that's not even the extent of the hell that I am in, huh? That's a little bit... This is a little bit awful to deal with. And by a little bit awful to deal with, I mean I'm going to have Bosco grab that, because I don't need him for this wave all too much, because there's going to be a lot of bugs. And all that I really need to do is find a nice corner and throw an IFG on it. So, like, this corner right here... Yeah, it's not that good, but you know what is a good corner? This one right here. You see this guy? This is a new room. I need to make sure that it's all fine. There's bugs appearing behind me. You know, the problems with mice and men. Alright, I don't need to worry about that all too much. All that I need to worry about is the fact that I'm in the IFG, and I... don't want to be here anymore. The IFG failed. Oh god, why does there have to be bugs right there? Just does there have to be bugs at any given point in time? Like, seriously, game? I understand that this is a game about killing bugs, but it's also a game about, you know, loving and caring for your guns, and you know, your own mental health and all sorts of things, and maybe the fact that I have double barrel really does seem like I have the better overclock for what I'm trying to use in a secondary fashion. Kind of a surprising turn of events, huh? Alright, well, that's all of my IFGs out. I don't think I have any more, do I? Yeah, I definitely don't. And that was a fun little adventure that we went on, huh? Wow, they literally got out of that IFG as soon as I said, you know what? It's time to blast them with whatever this overclock is, double barrel. I will say the big problem about this map is everything looks mildly the same because it's all flat, and there's no, like, changes in elevation, which is what I count this room. This is the big hole room, alright? Then they're over somewhere. I'm not too sure where it's connected. Maybe it's because I'm just not paying attention. Alright. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's enabling. Yeah, and then we have big room. Big flat room. Yeah, I don't know where I am. Apparently I haven't... okay. Listen, man, I don't know what the fuck I was trying to do there, but it definitely didn't work. I was like, I want Bosco to get through that door real quick so I don't have to deal with that anymore. Yeah, absolutely 0% decision. Like, brain-lit. That was a brain-lit move that I did there. Thank you, I'm so glad that you are shooting. Oh, they're all shooting. Well, that's nice. And I'm glad that there's no red sugar in this area, because I have been here before, and I've managed to eat every single little bit of red sugar that I could. Oh, that's nice. So why did I have a... whatever this thing is... Oh, I'm just not getting another power attack, am I? No, I am not. Well, let's get out of here before I actually die. Why do I have another... what is it? Iron Will. Well, that is very simply the fact... That's not fake. Yeah, I'm gonna need another resupply. Wherever the next resupply is, I think it's like over. Yeah, absolutely isn't. I think this might be a full stick of red sugar. It is. Hey, look. Alright, now I don't need another stick of red sugar. Why didn't I just deal with those bugs whenever they approached? Because I'm kind of stupid. I am not smart at the moment. And by not smart at the moment, I mean, I think it's very self-explanatory, the fact that I just didn't deal with those bugs, and I'm also not trying to dodge. Okay, where is that other resupply? Because we definitely need to be next to it, just in case. It is in this room. This is where I fought the other bugs. I guess we can toss, like, an IFG there and an IFG there. And then kill these bugs real quick. And then get these bugs dead as well. We are definitely trying to maximize our ammo. It doesn't really matter that we're trying to maximize our ammo because we have so much nitra anyway. So, what am I trying to do here? I don't know, save ammo. Of course, you would try to do this in any normal mission. But this is like a special case. Can Bosco get that, actually? I kind of want that nitra. Not nitra, the other thing, the morkite. I kind of want that. Because that would be very pog to have. Please don't grab me. By please don't grab me, I mean, do grab me and see what happens. I feel so bad for Stingtails that grab me whenever I have a build that's good at dealing with Stingtails, because what happens with the Stingtail is they grab me and they just instantly die, dude. Pardon me, I need to deal with your friend here. That's kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Can I get not be here? I don't want to be here. You guys can have that, and I can get a resupply, since I need the HP, because I am not playing the best. Is that intentional? I don't know. Does it matter? I'm gonna finish the mission, so possibly no, it doesn't. That's not Pog. But, you know what is Pog? I can try and do a very specific thing with Korlok to see how much damage it's about to do. So I called down a resupply just in case I need HP, and then let's see this room. Yeah, get that guy. I don't need to... That's not good. That is about 0% good in any case. Okay. I need Bosco to stay around. I need Bosco to kill one of these Korlok sprouts. And then... Okay. Korlok sprout is dead. Okay. And then call that in and take care of that. I need to wait a little bit. I hear it. We can open it up. It's not going to die. It just pops a single section. Okay, well that's funny. I kind of expected it to deal a little bit more damage than just that. But, that is more than enough. I don't want to be here, is the thing. There's a wave coming in. Give me a resupply real quick. Yeah, I know. That's horrifying. Yeah, no, this is, not going well. This is going about as well as one can imagine being stuck in a room with Korlok. Okay. Okay, so what's the plan now? Well, the plan is that I think I have breathing room, and get the fuck out. Like, just literally... Please, dear God, can you mantle for the life of you? Okay, I need to be not there. Yeah, that's a hell room. There is no way I'm going back in there right now. I can do that later. Yeah, this little tiny space right there is absolutely fucking awful. Also, the fact that I have managed to block most of my shots from hitting Korlok is another spectacle upon myself. How do you manage to fuck up as bad as I do? I will never understand. So basically, what I have found out is 2 resupplies it takes to kill this one. Well, that's not good. Is Macteras the most deadly swarm? I think it's the swarm that can take you from 100 to 0 the quickest, and it's also the swarm that negates a lot of your grenades and perks and all that. Is that completely fine? Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine. Unfortunately, I also know how to play around Mactera swarms, which is find a nice corner to have them all turn around at, and it doesn't matter that they're Macteras. They will just fly to the corner as close as possible to you, and then they will absolutely be cooked. Cooked alive. Back up, and then proceed to run forward and try to cook them alive. Now, if a bulk detonator, like, spawns and kills me, I'm not gonna be mad, but that's, like, kind of my own fault for still having the anti-quality of life bulk detonator mod. Also, we're good to get going. What a time to be alive, dude. You're dead. I don't want you to be alive anymore. Do we have a resupply? No, we absolutely do not. Why would we have a resupply whenever we could have failure? That's a lot of bugs. Luckily, we have M1000 that's really good at dealing with Macteras. Why is that? What is that goo bomber doing? Can we talk about that guy over there? He's just fucking existing for however long he was alive. He didn't come to me. And now he's, like, absolutely dead. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to be here. I don't think Bosco wants to be here, and this shouldn't be that bad of a we forgot the fucking skull. Fine, we'll carry the skull back. It'll be fine. Bosco, can you carry the skull? We need it back at the base. Now, is this a smart decision to hang near the drop pod until you get a opportunity to throw the thing in? No, this is a dumb thing to do. But I did get the skull. Well, that was a fun mission. It went awry very quickly with a bad Korlok pull and then doing some dumb stuff, but this build is okay. Alright, it's entirely okay. The big problem with it is it's not very flexible. You kind of have to be focus firing almost 100% of the time to get actual value out of this build. And base M1 can do this with more general use. Like, you can focus fire and then you can hip fire, and they're both still very good. This one, the hip fire is not very good, and the focus fire is fantastic. I just hit my desk, I'm sorry about that. It's still fine, and the problem with it is that there's a lot of overclocks that came out in Season 5 that made it so you don't need to bring this build all the time anymore, or, you know, you don't need that much swarm clear on Scout because double barrel exists, and firebolt / cryo bolts also exist, which is more than enough swarm clear than Scout can really needs. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I certainly did, and I hope to see you again.